Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to be checking out the ADATA. This is their HD710 Pro 2.5-inch external hard drive. ADATA is sponsoring today's video, but I want you to know that any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product or you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in the video description. Take a look at the retail box and packaging. This is a durable drive as they advertise here. And you can see what makes it durable on this side. So we have some built-in cable management, 1.5 meter military grade shock resistance, IP68 dust proof and waterproof rating, which means for this waterproof rating, less than 2 meters of water for 1 hour is what it's going to be rated at. And we have the 2 terabyte version, but they have multiple storage capacities available. The other capacities are 1, 2, and 5 terabytes, and they also have multiple colors. You can get this drive in yellow, red, black, or blue. Now let's open it up and see what's included. Here are all the contents. First up, we have a quick start guide in multiple languages walking you through proper setup. Next, you'll find we have our USB Type A to micro B cable here. So you can see both ends, A and micro B. And then last but not least, we have the drive itself with ADATA's logo and branding down here, built-in cable management and storage all throughout the side. Here's a look at the back side with some additional product info. And then we have our cover right here that we can open up to reveal our micro B plug to use the included cable. Obviously, to get the durability, make sure that is shut before this would encounter any water. And I want to show you how this cable looks here. But we can take the cable and then just gently press it into place. So we have that built-in cable storage there on the drive itself. So very compact for what it is and how rugged it is. And you got the nice cable storage right there. Now let's plug it in and try it out. All right, we have the device plugged in and connected. It's plug and play. We have a blue indicator light, so we know from the top or looking directly at it from the USB plug, we can see the blue indicator light there. Also, if you're holding the drive, you can feel it vibrating and the disc moving around. So there is a little bit of feedback haptically that you'll be able to know that the drive is booted up, spinning, and working properly. Looking at it within Windows, we're showing our 2 terabyte capacity, 1.81 terabytes, or 2 trillion with the T, 2 trillion bytes. So it is as advertised there. And just for fun, I have a little test, basically 100 gigabytes of 4K video files that we're going to drag and drop onto the drive so you can get a better feel for the real world performance before we look at our benchmarking data. But for a 2.5-inch disk drive, this is what you would normally expect, around that 100 megabyte per second range. We're getting, I'd say on average right now with these 4K video files that are anywhere between like 1 and 5 gigabytes, 100 and basically 25 megabytes per second for drive performance. And that's going to be sustained for, again, this test folder. But that's what you can expect realistically if you're going to use this for photo, video storage, and copying and pasting files. You should see similar results. If not, double check your USB port and make sure you're connected to the correct port to get the fastest performance possible out of this drive. Taking a deeper dive into the performance data, we like to start with the advertised performance, but what's interesting is with this particular drive, we can't find that anywhere, whether that's the product literature we have or any of the online listings, so it's a little bit of a mystery. Usually we find from the brand that they like to advertise the best speeds possible in their perfect testing environments, but not that big of a deal here. We'll look at some popular free benchmarking tools so you can compare this drive with your current drive. Now keep in mind, this is a disk drive. This is not a solid state drive, so your mileage and speed will vary pretty drastically between a rotating physical moving disk and solid state storage. Starting with Crystal Disk Mark, 134 megabytes per second for both the read and write speeds on this drive. Similar results with AS SSD, 125 megabytes per second read and 124 megabytes per second write. That's what we're seeing realistically with our large video file transfer. And then looking at Blackmagic, our average was 129 megabytes per second read, and our write fell off a little bit at 88 megabytes per second for our write speed. And we can't forget to talk about what really makes this drive stand out. It's its durability rating, IP68 rated for both dust and water. That means that this drive can be submerged in up to 2 meters of water for 60 minutes. It's also drop rated at 1.5 meters. That's rather impressive given the fact that, again, this is a disk drive, so it's going to be more sensitive than a solid state drive that actually doesn't have any moving parts and components, whereas this actually has moving parts and components. Basically, it can survive a 4-foot drop. So if you have sensitive data that you're recording on the go and you can't afford to lose it, make sure you get a drive that's going to have this sort of rating or even better depending on the environment that you're going to be in. A thoughtful design element of this particular drive is its built-in cable management, really a clutch feature, so you don't have to worry about losing your cable. You can literally store it on your drive. And for those that want a splash of color, there are multiple color options available: yellow, blue, red, and black. And you think for the extra color options, as well as the durability and built-in cable management, that this drive would be more expensive, but it comes in right at the average of other 2.5-inch disc external drives. And as added bonus, it actually has above average warranty. Typically we find 2 to 3 years, 2.2 on average. This comes in at 3 years, giving you an extra 0.8 years of protection. So where's that leave us with the HD710? Well, if speed is not your top priority, but you value extra large capacities, portability, and durability, all while picking your favorite color, look no further. You'll enjoy the HD710 external drive.